If you want to stay updated about our channel, then please subscribe and hit that bell. Please enjoy the video. First thing you do is your body picks up the equipment. Be very careful about your back. Hold it with one hand at the tank valve and then the other hand under the tank. Put the tank on your knee, then the other person first put your right arm in it, then your left arm. Bend forward a little bit, close the valve rope, close the buckle on the belly and pull down the shoulder straps. Remember to close the chest strap as well. Once you're okay, tell your body that you're okay and he can gently let go. Be even more careful with your back right now because you have a tank on your back. Pull up your body's tank. And then the same way as you got into the tank, your body can now go into the tank as well. Again, make sure that everything looks good and it's streamlined. And now we're ready to start the body check. So remember the body check, BWRAF. The first thing you do, the B is from BCD. So inflate each other's BCDs and check if nothing is leaking. Then deflate each other's BCDs. Once both BCDs are deflated, then orally inflate each other's BCDs, making sure that it all works. 3 breaths should be enough. Then deflate each other's BCDs. And then we have the W from weight belt. Check your body's weight belt. Make sure it's a right hand release, that all the weights are evenly distributed and nothing is twisted or entangled. And vice versa, your body will after that do that with you. If you have integrated weights, then check if the integrated weights are there. Then the R from releases. So check if all the releases are connected and everything is snug. Make sure it's comfortable, not too tight, but of course definitely not too loose. Especially your tank strap is really important that is connected the right way. Then your body does it on your equipment. Then we go to the A from air. Now, before you take your second stage, first check on your body if the tank is completely open. Make sure you look on the valve and check the arrows. And you open it the right way. Once you checked on each other that the tank is properly opened, then grab your air gauge, hold it in your right hand, and then with your left hand take the second stage of your body. First we want to clean it by purging it, then gently purge it to smell the air, and then breathe from it. Take 3 slow deep breaths in and out, and check each other's air gauge, making sure that the needle doesn't move. If that is all okay, then you check your body's alternate air source using the same procedure. Make sure that when you put it back, that you streamline everything correctly. And make sure the yellow is really facing out. Then your body does it on you. And again, always double check if your body does the body check correctly. Once it's all streamlined, you want to do the F for the final OK. Now the F means that we want to double check everything. So make sure that all the hoses are connected correctly, nothing is entangled, all the air source is under the arm, everything is streamlined. And correct any problems that you occur. Make sure that we have a mask, snorkel, Streamline the SPG. Make sure we have our fins. Now, then a final OK. And we're ready to go scuba diving. Make sure that you have your mask on and your snorkel in your mouth. Then fully inflate your BCD by pressing the inflator button until air releases from your BCD. Lean backwards and make sure that you're completely positively buoyant. Once everything is okay, stand back up, make sure you're completely vertical, stretch that deflator hose as high as you can, fully deflate your BCD. Use your right hand to squeeze the last remaining air out of your BCD and simulate that you're going down. First, take a nice deep breath in and then take your second stage out. Make sure your mouthpiece is down and you blow bubbles. Then put your second stage back into your mouth and clear it by blasting to it forcefully. Then resume breathing. The second way is to take out your second stage. Again, mouthpiece down, blow bubbles, put it back into your mouth and then gently press the purge button to release all the water from the second stage. And then resume breathing. Start by taking a nice deep breath in, take out your second stage, mouthpiece down. Remember to blow bubbles, move it to the right and drop it. Stretch your right hand, touch your knee, bottom stank, move it around like in a sweep. Then grab your second stage, make sure that it's the right way up, put it back into your mouth and clear it either way you like it. Then resume breathing. Start by putting a little bit of water into your mask just under your eye level. Then with 2 fingers touch the top frame of your mask, breathe into your mouth and gently out through your nose while looking up. And then all the water is cleared from your mask. First thing that you do is to make contact with your body. Then clearly signal that you're out of air and that you want the alternate air source. Your body now takes the alternate air source and make sure that the hose is above the arm. You switch from your second stage to the alternate air source, making sure you blow bubbles in between. Clear the alternate air source either way you like it. Then create a Roman arm shake so you stay close together, signal OK and you're ready to go up. And then grab the deflator hose, deflate your BCD continuously while simulating that you're going up to the surface. Remember to look at each other, we look up to the surface that everything is clear above you and keep deflating your BCD. Breathing slowly in and out from your alternate air source. You're going to be doing this for 30 seconds in total. Just keep breathing. Once the 30 seconds are finished, then before you take out the alternate air source, recover your primary second stage. Switch between, make sure again you blow bubbles in between switching. Give the alternate air source back to your body and help your body to reattach it and streamline it. And that's the end of the skill. Start by being in perfect trim. Don't touch the bottom or the surface. Make sure that you're completely streamlined and have a little bit of air in your BCD, adjusting it for neutral buoyancy. Swim slowly forward towards the deep end. And once you're ready to descend from the shallow to the deep end, make sure that you equalize your ears with the Valsalva maneuver or any other technique. Release some air from the BCD, slowly exhale, so you're descending, equalizing all the way down. Make sure that you don't touch the bottom of the deep end and continue your dive in the deep end. Make sure that your equipment is streamlined. Have your hands in front of you to make sure that you're streamlined with your hands, that you're in perfect trim horizontal, and then you can use any finning technique you like. We recommend the scissor kick, or even better, the frog kick. Double check once in a while if you're still streamlined and adjust your buoyancy accordingly. Keep swimming around. Again, it's important not to touch the bottom or the surface. And every now and then, double check yourself that you're still streamlined and everything is in order. Gently swim, slowly is the key. Make sure you look around, you don't touch anything. Keep swimming from the shallow towards the deep end. Again, adjust some buoyancy whenever it's needed. Remember again that once you go from the shallow to the deep, that you equalize your ears on the way down. You can choose any technique you like. Valsalva maneuver, swallowing, wiggling your jaw, whatever you prefer. Also, it helps releasing some air from your BCD on the way down. Remember again, do not touch the bottom. Slowly keep swimming around. Whenever you're ready, make contact with your body. Grab your air gauge, tap on your air gauge to ask the air of your body. Your body will give the amount of air. Make sure you're okay to it, that you understand that person. And now the body will ask you. Give him your amount of air and make sure that your body gives you an okay so you understand. Then continue the dive. First thing is to do is you make contact with your body and say that you're okay to go up. Then the second thing is you check the time, making sure you record the ending time of the dive. The next step is to go in ascent position, moving your right hand above your head and with your left hand deflating your BCD. Then check if everything is clear above you and then slowly swim up to the surface, rotating your body, making sure you keep looking up and nothing is above you. Then once you reach the surface, fully inflate your BCD all the way to establish positive buoyancy. Once you reach the surface in the end of the dive, then make sure you keep your mask on and your snorkel in, fully inflate your BCD by pressing the inflator button until the air releases from the BCD. Take out your second stage, switch over to your snorkel, make sure the mouthpiece is down, and then release the second stage. Start by having your mask on and your snorkel in your mouth. Make sure that you fully inflated your BCD. Go flat on your belly, face in the water, and snorkel forward, kicking your legs. You can again use the scissor technique, as shown here, or the frog kick, until you're done. Start by using the scissor technique to effectively swim upwards and keeping your face out of the water. Take out your second stage and then inflate your BCD orally by pressing down the deflator button while you're breathing in and releasing it in between the breaths. Keep going until your BCD is fully inflated on the surface. By closing off your scuba tank completely. Turn off the air all the way. Once it's turned off, take out your alternate air source, hold it with your right hand and then your second stage in your left hand. Purge at exactly the same time both second stages until all the air is released from the hoses and the first stage. Gently put it on the floor, unstreamline your LPI hose and disconnect it by pulling back the top of the LPI and gently disconnect it. Then gently unscrew your first stage from the tank valve, and then very important, remember to dry that dust cap from any water, so no water can enter your first stage. We recommend using a dry cloth or towel for this one. Once it's okay, place back the dust cap on the first stage. Double check everything from any leaks, and once that's okay, you can use what we call a spaghetti loop technique to make a nice little loop out of your regulator system and then gently put it on the floor. Then release your safety strap, take it off the tank valve, then hold on to the BCD with one hand, release the tank strap and remove the BCD from the tank cylinder. Gently put it on the floor again and make a nice little package out of it. Then grab the tank and very gently put it on its side on the floor so it can't fall over anymore. Put your BCD and the regulator together. Double check if everything is streamlined, and then you can walk away.